day. From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't.
Out of the gun, Goff. Fourth down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Out of a 3rd-and-1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory. That got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
At the 6-yard line.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner. Great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz. His second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have taken the lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored opening weekend, as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
That's caught by Jackson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone. Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. But the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's what's really tough for a defender when you're not having balls go through goalposts.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Goff. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, L.A. Cooper Kupp. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it.
Now 3rd and 12. The Eagles on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Eagles.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between...
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Corey Clement, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the ball.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and forced the incompletion.
And this one is right through. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
Rams 13.
Again, it's Wentz. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. 2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Sanders. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Here's the ball carrier.
The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Another run with Sanders. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Philly. 45 yards.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Wentz. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it.
Keep deficit window that they're in now. You got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them. Use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking.
And they'll indeed take a knee. First and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire 2nd half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Eagles, it's a win here in their home.
Philadelphia. It's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. see Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that. But not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
The ball carrier.
The numbers for Sanders last week, 22 carries. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Jake Elliott on third-point after.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the side.
And that'll be incomplete. Burrows took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on first.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. They'll give it to Mixon, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Burrow. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Sacked by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge.
Who got in to take him down. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey as the first half is winding down. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Elliott in 10 from the 10. They'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man. Field, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up 4th. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third. And now they deal with 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll get the lead down to 5.
Eagles 17.
It can be a thing out when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads.
Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So that was a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will be. Again, it's Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Boyd, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion this time. So flying Eagles fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia, and they were really helped by their defense forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.